Hi everyone, welcome back to the Meno. This week we're going to be looking in detail at one of Meno's proposed definitions of virtue. So we're actually going to look at his third definition, which is to find joy in beautiful things and have power. Okay. So that's Meno's third attempt at saying what virtue, that is human excellence, fulfilling the human purpose, what that is. Finding joy in beautiful things and having power. And Socrates' response has two parts. I'm going to focus right now on the first part, and the first part of Socrates' response focuses on the first part of Meno's definition, which is the joy in beautiful things. So Socrates' first move is to translate that into desiring good things. Okay. So Socrates is going to try to produce an argument to the effect that desiring good things can't be part of the definition of virtue because everyone desires good things. And remember that virtue is human excellence, right? Fulfilling the human purpose. So how could something that everyone sort of automatically does be a marker of being an excellent or perfect or purpose-fulfilling human being? All right, so here's his argument. His argument is basically that no one desires bad things. Everyone desires good things. And it works by kind of elimination. So Socrates first asks Meno, do you really think there are two groups of people? Those who desire bad things and those who desire good things? And Meno says, yeah, there are both kinds. There are those who desire good, and there are those who desire bad. And Socrates says, okay, well, these are the interesting ones, right? Are there really any people who desire bad things? And he says, about these people, let me get a little more clarification. Do you mean that they desire the bad things believing that they're good? Or do they know that they're bad and still desire them? And Meno says, well, there are both kinds. Okay, again. So there's believing that they're good, or knowing that they're bad. Okay, so she says, well, I still need a little more clarification, right, about these people over here. The ones who desire the bad things, knowing that they're bad. Do they think that the bad things are going to benefit them, are going to help them, or do they think they're going to harm them? Well, there are both kinds. Okay, so there are some people who believe that they're going to benefit them. The bad things are going to actually help them. And there are some people who know that they're going to harm them. And now it looks like here's how Socrates' argument works at this point. He says, well, these people really aren't different from these people, right? If they believe that the bad things benefit them, then they believe the bad things are good. And in fact, they're not different from these people. They really want good things, right? The things that benefit them. So we've eliminated a bunch of desires of the bad as really being desires of the good. We sort of shifted them over here, right? So the only group of people left who desire the bad, right? Get out of the way of it, are these people. People who desire the bad, knowing that it's bad, and knowing that those bad things are going to harm them. And what Socrates says about those people is, well, presumably if they know that the things are going to harm them, then they know that they're going to be made miserable, because that's what being harmed is. And being miserable means being unhappy. And does anyone want to be unhappy? It doesn't seem like anyone does. And so there are no such people. So he eliminates these people and moves these people over here. Okay, that's Socrates' argument. What I want you to do this week is to tell me whether you think this argument successfully refutes the spirit of the part of Meno's definition that it's intended to refute, namely that virtue involves finding joy in beautiful things, or as Meno himself paraphrases it, desiring beautiful things, right? Has Socrates responded to what what Meno was trying to say when he included that bit in the definition of virtue? And maybe just adding on to that a little more generally, do you think Socrates is right that nobody ever desires bad things? All right, I look forward to talking to you, both in writing and in person this week.